So, I'm just going to talk a little bit today about how to view your problems, how to change your perspective about life's challenges. And it's not always easy to do. I mean, sometimes when you're in the depth of something, that's really causing a lot of inner conflict, you think to yourself, would you ever fuck off? I mean, what, you're expecting me to look for growth in this? You're expecting me to, focus on what it has to teach me when I'm suffering. However, if you can manage to do that, if you can manage to see beyond the problem, there is so much opportunity for you to develop as a person. I mean, nearly all of the things that crop up in our lives have something to teach us, about ourselves. They also have the opportunity to make us a stronger person, to allow us to build our faith in ourselves, and to teach us about ourselves and to teach us about other people, And whether it's you're struggling in the wrong job, you're struggling in the wrong career, you're struggling with your self-worth or your body image, it's telling you something, it's sending you a powerful message about something in your life that needs to shift, and it's up to you to actually explore this and examine ways in which you can make things better. And we're always in such a hurry to escape the feelings that we associate with our problems, the feelings of anger, the feelings of sadness, the feelings of frustration, the feelings of just that dunk of, oh, I don't want to feel like this anymore, but it's about being able to sit with those feelings, not always looking for a quick fix or, escapism or some way of avoiding having to deal with what's going on. And a great therapist, and God knows I've had enough of them, once said to me that the one thing that you and your problem have in common is you. So, I mean, it's down to you to look at the role that you have to play in it. And even though we may not feel that something is entirely our fault, there's always some level of contribution that we have. And it's so true that what you are not changing, you are choosing by default. So whether it's self-righteousness, which is basically just your ego hanging on to this desire and this need to be right all the time, or whether it's this fear, you have to face into, fear of the unknown, or fear of making a mistake, or fear of just shifting your life in a direction that you're unsure of. You have to face it, and fear isn't your enemy. I mean, you have to see it as fear being your ally, fear being your guide. It's your life's way of telling you that something needs to move and to shift. And oftentimes, if we have built a sufficient self-awareness, we will see that we tend to repeat the same patterns over and over again. And we think that life is happening to us. However, we have a blind spot when it comes to our own role, and when it comes to, as I said, the patterns, the behaviors, and the ways of coping with things that we repeat. So it's important to be able to take a step back, look at the things that you're avoiding, look at the things that you're running away from, because normally this is where the greatest lessons are. So just some food for thought for your weekend. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. I know I am, now that I found my childminder. If you have any queries, send me a direct message either on Facebook or on Instagram, or get in touch on the website. It's fundamentals.ie, or get in touch on the YouTube channel. Well, I don't know if you can get in touch on YouTube, but go check it out anyway. Subscribe. You'll find there's lots of brilliant content on there, and it's worth a visit. I'm actually just wetting myself laughing. Oh, get in touch on YouTube. Like as if a video app is the place to connect these days. Christ, I'm terrible at this sometimes.